The spirit of the holidays is supposed to bring good tidings and joy. But what are the things about this time of the year that turn you into the Grinch?
I kind of like getting out there, you know, but it's the pressure of buying the right gift. My brother and sister-in-law buy me really nice stuff. Like, they really put thought into it, and they're like, you could really use this down the road year after year. And I'm like, you guys need another blender?
Has been found guilty for staging an attack on himself.
He needed to take his acting chops and try to save his you-know-what, and he couldn't do it. This guy doesn't seem to get it. His ego is not his amigo.
So we do have some new details about the parents of the teen accused of last week's school shooting in Michigan. They were arrested Saturday morning following an intense manhunt.
Until we start talking about, yes, penalizing the parents, I think everybody needs to be held accountable, because that's the problem. No one feels like it's their responsibility. If it's not the parents' responsibility, then who the hell's responsibility is it supposed to be?
We do have an update on the sex trafficking trial of Ghislaine Maxwell. One of her accusers, who is going by Carolyn, testified that Maxwell felt her breasts and told her she had a great body for Epstein and his friends.
There is a lid on this. We are not hearing a lot of this, and that's because very important people control a lot of different forms of communication and media involved as well, and I think that's why we're not hearing it. But Ghislaine is as guilty as he is, in my opinion. She molested allegedly and raped and helped. She's complicit.
Okay, so Brooke Shield is speaking out about how she was treated in the media when she was a teenager. Speaking on the Armchair Expert podcast, Brooke said she was over-sexualized in the media after her commercial for Calvin Klein jeans aired.
I just think it's weird that we go back to the 80s to try to retroactively fix something. I understand it wasn't right in today's time. We used to smoke on airplanes, okay? I didn't blow smoke in your face. What do you want me to do about it? Things are building up, and this is just one of the stories that are building up. I understand that it wasn't right, but what can you do to go back 50 years and then now you want Barbara Walter, you want an apology?
So there is some more dramatic video that was shown yesterday at another trial in Minnesota. Kim Potter has been charged with manslaughter.
My big thing is, we see this video, some people are going to feel a lot of sympathy towards this officer, like it was a mistake. First of all, you don't get to make life and death mistakes. And secondly, the video that really gets me is of Dante Wright's mother. So if we're going to have a very emotional, this is moments after her son was shot. That's the emotion that I care about.
Can you imagine finding out you were out of a job weeks before Christmas on a Zoom call? Well, the CEO of an online mortgage lender fired 900 employees exactly that way.
Not only did they do this, which maybe they had to, I'm not going to say they didn't have to, in the cruelest, coldest, most, it almost seemed deliberately mean. You're part of the unlucky group. Thanks for door number one. How dumb or unknowing of social cues do you have to be this guy?
You might have noticed a very special someone rejoined our show.
I'm back. Yes, I'm here.
You know, I had a ton of different emotions last year, just like, what am I doing with my life? What's going on? And you know, when you have a kid, it's just like, this is what I'm doing with my life. I'm just gonna work harder to be a better mom and just be an awesome mom for her. And it's this beautiful thing that I can't describe. And I said this, anybody who wants to have a kid, I really wish them the experience that I had, not only at work, but just beyond that, just with happiness surrounding you and be able to build like a bubble intentionally to be as happy as you want and bring your kid into the world the way you want.
Some social media critics are taking aim at a certain Christmas movie, or actually multiple Christmas movies, suggesting they should be canceled.
They're poking fun in my mind.
Okay.
But here's the problem. People have no discernment. They think this is real, and people right now are on Twitter saying, Jingle All the Way needs to be canceled. You're right, Bob, it does. And they're like forming their little groups on social media, and it's serious business, you know what I mean?